What's up, guys? So we got ourselves a beautiful Queensland boar down at the New South Wales Queensland border. This is absolutely what a blast. I just love doing this. So we'll just kind of brush up just the basic of shooting position and the difference between 3D shooting and in the field shooting, because it's different and it could change real fast. So we're gonna do that. Just gonna be a short video on just the basics and just kind of the mindset behind it and stuff. So right on. What's up, guys? Well, basically what I was saying about what position do you shoot, I'm basically talking about, it's like, how do you hunt? What do you hunt? It's like, are you sitting in a blind and you're gonna be shooting antelope in the prairies, or sitting in a tree stand shooting bears from a tree stand? You know, so it's kind of like, well, if that's the case, you need to figure out what position are you most likely going to be shooting in, and shoot in those positions, because let's get it, you ain't going to be standing up all the time shooting. It's just how it is, you know. And you don't want to injure an animal. No one wants to injure an animal. It doesn't matter what type of, if it's a living thing, you don't want to injure it. It's just, that's just plain and simple. So I think everyone just kind of owes it to the animal, to whatever they're harvesting, to practice. But it's kind of like, yeah, like, you know, after that boar, I'm gonna shoot a little bit here, then I'm gonna go home, but I'm shooting while I'm kneeling down. I'm not shooting standing up all the time, because that's not how I hunt, you know. When I'm hunting pigs, it's like I'm gonna be kneeling down, or I'm gonna be a slow rise and then shooting. I'm not gonna be just typically just straight up off the bat standing up every time, or sitting down. I'll shoot while sitting down. But you guys owe it to that animal. So yeah, basically figure out what you do, because muley hunting, I know for a fact, muley hunting, you ain't standing up like ever, or if you are, it's a slow crouch, or you're slowly rising and drawing back. You're drawing back, maybe slowly rising, and I'll show you what I mean. So when you muley hunt, I find you ain't just standing up like this. It's not, maybe if you're hiding behind a tree, but a lot of times you're in the fields. So a lot of times you'll wanna you just basically wanna kind of figure out how you're gonna hunt. I know my description to what I just did was shit. So anyways, that was basically, I find that when you muley hunt in the prairies, you're gonna end up drawing back, either kneeling down, squatting, or you're gonna draw back and you're gonna stand up slowly. You're not gonna shoot at, obviously, while you stand up. Maybe you might, depends on how close you are, such, but you're drawing back, your adrenaline's going, you have a big muley buck in front of you, you're gonna set it in, and you're gonna draw, you know, you wanna practice how you're gonna shoot. So it's just plain and simple. Like, this shit hurts kneeling on, but I find it's like, if you're gonna kneel, so I'll give you an example. If you're gonna kneel down on anything and shoot whatever, you're gonna basically, I can tell you this, when you're drawing back on an animal and you're kneeling down on like rock or asphalt, no, obviously not asphalt, but like rock or shale or just rough grass or whatever, it could be anything, or stump, your mind's gonna want to, it's gonna want to put focus on what you're kneeling on, but you can't do that, because as you draw it back, you gotta like really hone in and focus on that and ignore whatever's going down on there. You don't want to ignore that. So it's like practice, you know. It's just, you know, everything takes time, everything just repetition of doing things, but you're not gonna want to practice standing up all the time. It's not how you're gonna be successful. So I don't know. It's like, how do you guys hunt? you know, what do you hunt? What's most likely, you know? Blind, tree stand, spot and stalk, sitting down on a ledge, you know, because if you're sitting down and this animal, and you get caught off guard and this animal comes towards you, it could be a buck, it could be whatever, you're gonna want to be prepped, because you're not gonna want to let go of a big buck or even a big boar. Yeah, you're not gonna want to just let them go and just let them outsmart you because of your lack of practice, you know. So and honestly practice, don't just be flinging arrows, you know, because there's practicing and then there's actually practicing. So how bad do you want to harvest animals, and how bad do you want to get, you know, good or half decent at bow hunting, because it ain't easy. Fuck, she's kind of getting hot out here now, so yeah, winter's over in Australia, mate. Winter is over. Anyways, guys, peace out. Thanks for listening. Thanks for letting me go on, but just keep in mind how you guys gonna end up shooting realistically.